Hello, Safety Sam here, your car safety expert. Let's talk about workplace violence. Workplace violence is any act or threat of physical violence, harassment, or intimidation, such as bullying or other threatening, disruptive behavior that occurs in connection with work. It ranges from threats and verbal abuse to physical assaults or injury, aggressive or hostile behavior, and intentionally damaging employer property or the property of another person. It can involve employees, clients, customers, or visitors, and can occur at or outside the workplace. CAR does not tolerate any type of workplace violence committed by or against employees, and employees are prohibited from making threats or engaging in any acts of workplace violence. I'll describe the warning signs and explain how you can prevent violence or respond appropriately if you're exposed to a violent situation at work. First, recognize the warning signs. The most obvious sign is a threat. Threats can be direct, conditional, or veiled. Other warning signs that a person may become violent include exhibiting sudden changes in work habits and attendance, being unusually disagreeable or argumentative, displaying overt signs of extreme stress, resentment, hostility, or anger, abusing drugs or alcohol, talking about violence or having a history of violence, discussing weapons or the intent to bring a weapon to the workplace, displaying irrational or inappropriate behavior, and appearing depressed. It's your responsibility to help prevent workplace violence by reviewing CAR's policies and procedures regarding workplace violence, learning how to recognize, avoid, or diffuse potentially violent situations by attending personal safety training programs, carrying only minimal money and required identification into community settings, taking physical or verbal threats seriously, reporting any obsessive, irrational, or inappropriate behavior, and reporting all violence or threats of violence to your supervisor or human resources immediately and in writing if possible. If you witness a violent act, a threat of violence, or think that a violent act may be possible, do not argue with or challenge the person. Do not attempt to disarm the person. If safe to do so, notify others at risk and leave the area. And contact your supervisor or human resources immediately. If you're notified by a member of management that a violent incident is occurring, follow directions right away. Any potential or actual incident of workplace violence must be reported immediately to a supervisor or human resources. Remember, it's your responsibility to help reduce the effects of workplace violence by recognizing the warning signs, following the prevention tips, and knowing how to respond appropriately. This has been another tip from the Safety Guy. Until next time, stay safe.